Welcome to Protect Nature, where we will face the terrible devastation that nature can bring. Violent storms, rolling floods, shocking earthquakes, and devastating tsunamis are living proof of the terrible power of nature, leaving serious scars on human life. In the next 10 minutes, we will witness together the haunting images brought by Protect Nature, scenes that will make us stop and reflect on our role and responsibility in our relationship with nature. In this world, every action can create a profound impact on the surrounding environment. Have we truly respected and protected the natural world in which we live? Let's embark on this journey of discovery and find the answers to these profound questions. Are you ready? The landslide caused by floodwater has washed away part of the land. Everything was submerged in the terrible flood. A terrible flood suddenly struck, sweeping away everything in its path. Busy roads suddenly turned into rivers. Floodwater swirled and caused heavy damage. The giant iceberg broke off and fell into the sea. The house on the riverside was seriously eroded. Oh my God, the fire is getting bigger and bigger. The fire was so fierce that it was terrifying. Oh my God! The road suddenly collapsed. Luckily, no vehicles were passing at that time. The whole city was submerged in a blanket of mist. The raging floodwaters damaged the road. Oh my God, the landslide was so scary. All of a sudden, the rocks and dirt fell onto the road. Mud from the edge of the mountain fell down. Heavy rain and terrible wind covered the outdoor scene in white. Rocks and trees tumbled down the cliff, endangering nearby homes. The rain lasted for many hours, causing rocks and soil to slide and fall onto the road. The forest fire spread rapidly. The whole forest was engulfed in flames. Rocks and trees were massively eroded from the cliff, falling onto the road, creating a chaotic and dangerous scene. Oh my God, the house is on fire. Hope no one got hurt. Prolonged heavy rains weakened the soil, leading to serious landslides, sweeping away trees and boulders. The flood came suddenly. Water rose up the road, submerging everything in an endless sea of water. Rocks rolled down from the mountainside, blocking the path. The storm was very strong, and the scene outside was terrifying. Floodwaters rushed in from upstream, carrying with them rocks, soil, and garbage. The floodwater flooded everything. The dike broke, causing the river water to rush down to the low-lying area. Huge rocks fell down, endangering people. The flood is raging and causing severe flooding. Animals and livestock are being swept away by the flood. It's terrifying. Waves crashing onto the shore, accompanied by wind and rain, signaled an impending storm. Prolonged heavy rains caused the river to overflow its banks, leaving the whole area submerged in a vast sea of water. The house was submerged in floodwaters and was being swept away. The whole scene was submerged in a white curtain of rain. Thunder and lightning flashed across the sky, signaling an impending storm. Floodwater carried mud and flooded the streets. The volcano is erupting violently. The relentless rains caused the river to rise and flood, destroying everything in its path. The floodwater is washing away the furniture. It's scary. The flood was carrying away mud and trees in a terrible way. The lava flowed out, burning all the grass and trees in its path. Oh my God, the flood was scary. Black smoke billowed, covering the sky as the volcano erupted, creating a majestic and terrifying sight. The floodwater rushed down like a waterfall from the sky, sweeping away everything in its path. The terrible storm at sea caused high waves to crash into the boat. Continuous rains for many days caused the river water to rise and overflow its banks, creating a dark and desolate scene. Many days of storms caused flooding in the streets. Trees fell down under the force of the fierce gusts of wind. A series of trees were uprooted and felled after the terrible superstorm. The flood brought rolling mud and soil. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the devastating power of natural disasters and the profound impacts they cause. We have witnessed the devastating consequences of typhoons, tsunamis, and landslides, and learned valuable lessons about human resilience. Your support is what motivates us to continue our mission of protecting the environment towards a sustainable future. Together, we will build a planet that is not only healthier, but also more beautiful, where people and nature can live together in peace and develop sustainably.